HVAC industry is trending. And once each one of them speaks, I will open the floor for any questions from the media. Thank you, sir. Over to you, sir.
Very good morning to you, gentlemen and ladies. It's so nice to see all of you present in front of us here. And this is the way that we can spread whatever we have in store to offer. If you look at it, yes, as Yogesh said, that you can see that the exhibition has come back to life after a gap of 3 years. Acrex India has come back to life after a gap of 3 years. The biggest concern, especially when we look at from the point of view of the heating, ventilation and air conditioning refrigeration industry, if you look at it today, is the climate change which is taking place, the global warming phenomena that is happening, and how as HVAC and our industry we can be influencers in this and making sure the climate change or the global warming, or if not to go back to the levels what we were 50 years back or something like that, at least can we be at the same level? Can we make sure that we don't go into an era of a non-sustainability? So sustainability and making sure our buildings are healthy buildings is one of the most important factors for our industry. Our Prime Minister, Mr. Narendra Modi, his commitment to the COP summit that India will become net zero emission by 2070 is definitely a point that we will all ensure that it happens. Carbon emissions from buildings account to 39% of the value. And out of that, HVAC and R accounts to 50% of those emissions. And if we involve ourselves into energy conservation, go into systems which are thermal storage systems, go into systems which are where we can have district cooling systems, and go to new innovations, and these can bring about the change what we are talking about, and why 2070 probably we can be influencers to even advance the date. That is the level to which we can do it. And that is exactly what as ISHRE, which is the Indian Society of Heating, Refrigerating and Air Conditioning Engineers, is attempting, because we can bring up exhibitions like this. We have members, over 20,000 people all over India. In 50 Indian cities we have our branches. We have today spread to international locations. 3 international locations we have spread: Bangladesh, United Arab Emirates and Qatar, where we have the chapters formed. So these 53 chapters together and these 20,000 plus professionals who are members of our society, they together can spread this message of energy conservation, bringing in automation, bringing in monitoring, the pollution control what we can, where we can ensure a healthy and sustainable building.
Chandra, first of all, I think they're really excited to be here after a gap of 3 years. We at Danfoss, we always focus on the energy efficient products, and that's the mantra which we follow. As Dr. Chandra just said, that this show is all about energy efficiency. Today, if we look at the need of cooling, it is becoming a necessity. When it comes to air conditioning and refrigeration, I think we need it almost everywhere. And when so ultimately the idea is to really bring more and more innovation into the product portfolio. And that's what we are doing, and that's what we are sharing to the world today. And this exhibition is all about sharing all the new products what we have with respect to the air conditioning compressors, with respect to the drives, which can modulate the speed of any appliance today what we have around us.
I just learned that it's a large force of 2,500 volunteers who are coming together, a lot with a common purpose of making sure that this knowledge in this society and the community gets distributed. And I can only tell you that I'm very proud, because if we have to become an industry which is worth creating a difference in the lives of people, ISHRE is really at the forefront of doing this, so my compliments to ISHRE on that. From a perspective of why, I think from the media, if you're all here, you have a role to play as well, and I'll share why this is important and you are a part of that growth for India. If as a country we have a certain climate that's not going to change. As a country, we have a certain growth that is coming our way, and if we have to really believe in the Amrit Kal for the next 25 years, our industry, this industry of HVACR, will have a huge role to play, and the reasons are very clear. When we grow as a country, we will have a rise in the disposable income that people will have.
Here to witness ACREX India 2023. The theme of ACREX 2023 is engineering towards net zero. The reason why we have kept this theme is to make people aware that we should have comfort, but not at the cost of harming the Mother Nature and the climate. Today, climate change is creating havoc, floods, heavy rains, heavy snowfall, extreme heat, etc. People should know that they should have comforts, but also keep in mind that we should not be using the energy more than what is required, and therefore this exhibition will play a very important role of making people aware to use minimum energy.
Here that we are able to meet after 3 years physically for this great event called ACREX, and I must say thank you to all the organizers of ISHRE for making it happen. So as has been said by some of my friends here, this gains a lot of importance because see, the air conditioning industry, whatever it is today, is going to become 3 times bigger by 2050. So 300% growth it's going to come. So it becomes a very, very important topic for all of us to look at such events as what we can do for the society when growth is going to be so high. So as said, it's definitely air conditioning as a solution is going to impact society by way of environment. So we all have a responsibility to see how we can protect the environment by way of bringing out more energy efficient products which use better refrigerants with lower global warming potential, how we can reduce global greenhouse gases impact on the environment. So I think this kind of events are aiming towards all such thoughts, because it's a great platform for gathering of manufacturers, the consultants, the users, the thought leaders.
You've all heard about what the industry is looking like and what ISHRE does. I want to give you a perspective about ACREX, what we aim to through ACREX. See, we call it, it's the Kumbh Mela of the HVACR industry. You know, the think tank of the industry, the stalwarts, the industry leaders, the captains, they come together, they meet over here, and a lot of strategies flow out from here actually. We have particularly this year focused on something which is new from our side. You know that always traditionally India has been the largest or the biggest marketplace for everybody, but it was a big marketplace for international manufacturers to come and sell. We want to maintain that certainly, because we would like to have that cap in our the feather on your cap. But we are also trying to convert the vision that our Prime Minister have, make in India. And through this show, we're going to encourage Indian manufacturers to come and display their products and slowly convert India also as a hub of manufacturing, which outlook is already there, which we are also driving. The industry is also driving, government is also serious about it. And therefore, these are the places from where it will launch. So, apart from that, yes, ISHRE's endeavor has been always kind of disseminate knowledge on the areas of sustainability and conservation, because traditionally air conditioners has been seen as energy guzzlers. We are trying to now bring out products, systems through automation, through better equipment, efficiency, energy conservers. We are trying to convert ourselves to energy conservers.